Hi, beautiful Yuletide Buddhas. How are we today? I hope you're feeling ultra amazing. I am, that's for sure. Yesterday, my wife and I did something that we really, it's kind of bizarre, but we've kind of enjoyed doing all our lives mostly separate until we met, and then we've carried on that tradition. So, do you have garden centres in the country where you are, in your culture? Well, we do in the UK. I'm sure you must do. There's a place where you go and buy, well, not just stuff for the garden, but for the house as well. So you'd buy plants, flowers, really young, small trees, baby trees, pots for the garden, ornaments for the garden, like the a Buddha figure that you put in the rock garden, and then you might go inside the building. That's probably mostly outside, and then inside, you'd have not just stuff for the gardens, but you'd have books, children's books, and encyclopedia books, birthday cards, and not stuff you'd find in the supermarket, really. Games, clothes, mostly adult clothes. I'm just trying to think what else would be. Kind of homemade-ish cakes and kind of trying to think of the word, not unique, sort of small company crisps and snacks. Crisps, you probably crisps is what we say in the UK because it's correct. Let's not get into that, Nigel. You might say chips, but they and chocolates and fudge and toffees and just and also sort of house, sort of homeware, like ornaments for your shelves in the house, and crockery, pots, pans. My goodness, it's I don't know why they call it a garden centre. Anyway, this time of year, they have kind of they shrink the shop. Just spat then. Sorry about that. They shrink. They reduce the space, shelf space for the things that are there, and then you make way for like a huge Christmas display. So you'd buy your Christmas trees, you'd buy your everything, decorations, everything. So I don't know why they call it a garden centre, because none of that's for garden. I suppose a real Christmas tree could have been in someone's garden. I'm questioning why. I'm questioning the English language. Oh, no, actually, not the English language. Question why we do such things in the UK. It's bizarre, isn't it? But we used to do that as a family growing up. I always thought the best sort of Christmas shop display, if you like, Christmas store display, was where I used to live in England, and it was like Santa's grotto. Is you go into this clearly a big room, but it's all dark, and of course you want to see the lights. And I would stare at, those Christmas scenes where it's like a little village, and the kids are going around on a merry-go-round, and then you'd have a train going round track, and all the other things light up, and I used to just watch that just all day. As an adult, I could watch it all day. I was in there for ages just staring at one or two things. It's just so magical. So anyway, you know where I'm going with this. My wife and I did that in where we live here in Scotland, and I got that. It's actually over my, yeah, that's right. It's over my right shoulder. But as I look, that's why I sort of did this initially, because I thought it was that. It's definitely that. I need to turn these cameras up. This camera. Well, actually, it is correct. It is a reflection. It is correct. Anyway, and so the reason why a star is so beautiful for me, and this is true. I promise you, this is true. Well, first of all, I am still having, ongoing therapy for the trauma that I experienced as a child. Like my upbringing. But more and more, I'm noticing that I'm looking back and remembering some special times, some good times, and this is one of them, because most of you will probably know, some of you, or most, may have forgotten that I'm a Christmas baby. So I was born on the 25th of December, 1970. That's 70, not 17. Okay, not 107 years old. I might look it. So 1970. So yeah. So Christmas baby, 1970. And ever since I can remember, the biggest star in the sky, and I don't mean the sun, because the sun is the biggest star, or that we can see. There's the North Star, and my mum and dad always used to say that was my star. I'm getting emotional because that's such a beautiful thing to do. I look back on my childhood often, I think negatively, and like I was physically abused by my dad, not sexually, physically, as in used to punch me and this, that, and really traumatized me. But that's a really beautiful thing, that my parents used to say it's my star, and still now I look, and when I don't know if it's what it's called, but when you see a star and it's clearly bigger than the rest, I still always think, oh, that's my star, and it's not so beautiful. I'm just we need to do Gongyo before I start becoming an emotional wreck. So shall we do Gongyo? I've talked for long enough, so let's do it. I think we're all ready to go. So see you on the other side. Enjoy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Hoban Pandai Ni Di says unto Samayan Johnny Kika Sharias Shabi Shia Jinjin Marian Gachi Manangai Nanyu Sasha Man Yakasi beside Funachi Shawi Shaga Baza Yakasaman Nakamishi Shabasadin Gashaba Samaria Daha Yamya Shajamya Shafi Majaja Jinjin Misa O Sashi Nangai Sharias Gaji Damas Ira Shiju Win and Shiji Howick Dragon, alright, Hobin, Chicken, Harris, Kaiga, Sakajaras, and alright, Chicken, God, I did not marry Amuga, Ricky Misha, we signed I got our son, Martin, Misa, Jaja, we say Misa, Sharias, Nara, Nasha, their family, Scout, Sesha, Hakan, Nuna, Nekashi, Sharias, Young Gunchi, Maria, Muhan, Misa, her, Bay, Shishai, Shara. 自小为下嘎不小着急在可以难干是和有不是要不是奈那个现场好的少少为少好那在少那在少那在太那在 Rick 那在少。那在好，那在好马克亚大小为小好，那在少，那在小，那在太，那在 Rick， 那在少，那在烟，那在烟，那在靠，那在好，那在好马克亚大小为小好，那在少，那在小，那在太，那在 Rick， 那在少，那在烟，那在烟，那在靠，那在好马克亚头。Myoho Renge Kyo. Nigeria Ham Daiju Rocco Diga Takabara Shaka Shaka Shamaria Yaksaman Nakasaya Sageja Sapaka Kamishu Akshija Round New Abisna Nira Maria Kawija Mr. Jaga Sapaga Jojo Way Cotton Zeragana Denda Shida Sagan Nafikan Shikan Gamaslaga Kuya Shari Genkaya Rainbow Nisha Kaskashin Shida Kenshin Bakashiki Nine Nation Yakam Basavishi Zakatim Naji Gagush Sagus Gaji Gashida Daza Shi Famous Hal Ben Rikau Kenny Miss Vemesia Kuka Shida Kugashinga Shaka always Smirjahan Yata Fima Shitani Gamaslaga Kensha Jamasla Yaku Kai Kai Wingen Shen Raga Shakasgo Ingan Shen Ramba So Rikanyaza Owasaki Kajazaria Jisenki Yashaji Shashi One on ten and Jajan Shija Shayi Raksha Tengakanga Dasaji Giga Umandara Kasamazgada Shigada Dafiki Nishikin Shi Says Jim says she's like she Joey I could go in that Karasaki Karfi Mansamba Mashu Ushoku Dakuniwa Shijikasa Kokenga Shinsai Shini Sapa Wakaji Shi says a Basajin Mariaku Naikan Bin Supposed J Kachi Rikinaza Eka Shamaria Jamia Meshi Kaga Shiga Nyato Oji Shamata Shishaki Davia Jimbus Gaji Pekai Ways and Hapen Niji Yashika Jisai Nigan Shimi Nase Kama Gayaka E7 Tenda Jisnani Gamas Ejal Kenga Kani Shaka Shishin Hawa Sadaka Gayakatao Akadaji Gada Dashi Jaka Dafiga Dazia Shakado Shujo Hama Jesus Senin Igaria Shida Tukani Mitada Sakato Jibushin Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Wow. Thank you so much. And I think I've broken the record of a world record of the most unfocused Daimoku ever. I've broken the record. And it's because I had a message asking about my hoard of gifts. Because on Friday, I mentioned that I got through the post a tree with pears on it, and it also had a bird in it. I couldn't tell you if it was a grouse or a partridge. I took a delivery of it on Friday, honestly. And yeah, so maybe I forgot to tell you, and I'm not looking at my phone for the information, as in lyrics. I've been making a list of all the things that every day so far I've been getting gifts. So Saturday, there was a knock at the door, and there was a delivery person, and they said, "Got a package for you, but it's livestock." I said, what are you on about? He said, well, it says on there, contents, turtle doves. And I opened it, there was two of them. It's just bizarre. And Sunday, I don't know why they're delivering on a Sunday. It must be from, I'm not going to say the company name, but it's like an African river, and not Nile.com. Yeah, there was another livestock package, and there was 3 birds in it. I think they were hens, and they were talking in French. So I don't know what's going on, but oh, shut up! I don't even know what calling birds are, but there were 4 of them today, and it made me think. And this is why my Daimoku was really unfocused. It made me think: if someone loves you or claims that you are their true love, and they send you so many things, like all this livestock and a grouse or a partridge, I've got to carry on this, in a pear tree, and some turtle doves, some French hens, and if they love you, really truly love you, they send you also some calling birds, whatever they are. Eventually your house is going to, 1, fill up very quickly, and 2, stink. So how is that true love? I bet you'd never thought of that before. I certainly haven't. Anyway, speaking of lyrics, what I said there was true story, but I feel like I could make a song out of it. Speaking of lyrics, on Friday I mentioned I gave you, I think, the first verse of a song, my first ever Christmas song. It was a silly Christmas song, and over the weekend I remembered all of it. So from Wednesday onwards, I'm going to start at the beginning and read you maybe 3 or 4 lines each live feed. It's also a very bizarre song. It has no chorus. 0. It has no chorus at all. It's just silliness. So therefore you must join me on Wednesday if you can. Wednesday onwards, and I'll feed you a few lines each day. It's just really silly. So why would you then make a point of joining me? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Let's leave it there, and we'll do this again. Hopefully you can join me Wednesday. That would be sublime. Thank you so much for joining me live today. Thank you so much for watching this back. You are mega awesome, all of you. But then whenever that is that we do this together in unity, please take very good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. And of course, don't forget, happy chanting.